Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Not come on in. Not come. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know I'm weird. Whatever.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. Okay, follow me on Instagram and let's get into the video. Right?
Hi everybody, what's going on? Okay, now that I'm warm enough to take my robe off, y'all, my shirts came in. Okay, I could be wrong. Let's see, but I'm probably not. Okay, are y'all seeing the church, child? Are you getting into the church? Are you getting into the merch? Get into the merch. Okay, get you some. Okay, get you some of my merch. All right, more to come. More to come. More to come, girl. And new ads. I'm working on new ads today, y'all. Okay, we have new product. Okay, cute little new commercial I didn't put together for y'all at the beginning of the video. So, I hope y'all are enjoying the old one because it won't be here for long. Okay, all right. All right. Okay, child. Listen, you won't break my soul. Okay, I'm telling everybody. Okay, I'm just waiting for y'all to come into the room, child, before we get into the things, because I'm not about to be here long. Okay. No, I won't be here for long. Okay. Okay, we're gonna get into some things, child. I was on the blogs. That's not the first time. I feel like I've been on Jasmine Brand before, years ago. But either way, I just want to say that I love y'all. Y'all go hard for a bitch, because at the beginning when she first posted it, I wasn't tagged in it. But y'all blew up the fucking comments. So you just not gonna tag Bondy? I was just like, whoa. I was like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? That was a lot. And then, Jasmine, people fixed it or whatever. But that was dope. So I was just kind of like, I feel loved. And I need to go get my nails redone, so don't judge me. I haven't had time this week. Okay, hey, Kavan, thank you for the super chat. Okay, we got DJ Jimmy in the house tonight. Okay, do it, stick it, baby, do it, baby, stick it. The J, the I, the M, the I, the magnificence. Okay, it's Jimmy. Why you did that to me now? It's Jimmy. Where they at? Who? Where they at? Who? Where they at? Who? Where they at? Who? Why is that the lyric? Do it, baby, stick it, baby, do it, baby, stick it, baby, do it, baby, stick it, baby, do it. Shake that like a soul shaker. Shake that ass like a soul shaker. Okay, listen, we're all rooting for you. I'm trying not to fuck it up. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. I wanted to say that. But let's go ahead and get into some things. Okay, hold up. Let me make sure everything's going. We should be on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? We're on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? We're on my website, you know what I'm saying? And also the BondyBlue show from yesterday, they flagged, okay? They flagged it, and so it was made private. I'm going to cut it up and redistribute it and premiere it probably later today. So, and tomorrow, okay? So look for that. They'll probably wait until right when I'm about to upload all of the cut up versions before they approve it. But either way, child, I don't have time for them to waste my money. Because that's what they do. When they flag us and we stay flagged for like days, especially the first 2 or 3 days after we upload, it fucks up how much money that we could have made. So it all, and then when they come in like, make your shit green again, you're like, so you purposefully did that so that I wouldn't make as much money as I was supposed to make. Okay, so everybody, shows at the top of the screen when you go to bondyblueshow.com. Shows, exclusive content. All of these lives are there. Until I can organize it better, child, all of these lives are there. Okay, so let's go ahead. Hey, Makai, thank you for the super chat, boo. Bondy, you look gorgeous. Thank you. You got a different glow to you. I love you, my Gemini girl. I love you back. Do a short hair video. I want to do a chop. Girl, I don't do anything. There's nothing to do a video about because I don't really do nothing. I go and get it cut and I get it colored, and then I put various, products in it. I love me a good Tracy Ellis Ross gel. I love a good Taraji P. Henson leave-in. I still love my LHHMIA deep conditioner. You know what I'm saying? So, and my co-wash from them. So, I brush, okay? And then I brush my hair and I be sitting up there looking like my fucking daddy brushing. Okay, brushing my hair with a soft brush. Okay? But that's all I do, child. When I get up in the morning, I spray it, I brush it. That's all. It's nothing. It's like less than 5 minutes, okay? But, if y'all need me to do like a TikTok about it or something, one of these little condensed Instagram videos, girl, I'll try. You know what, though? I need to be an affiliate for Taraji because, like, I use the shit out of that, the leave-in spray that she has. It's so good. Because it's moisturizing and shit. So, I don't be wanting to spray my hair with water because, like, dripping all over the place. So, I like to do the leave-in. Chris done beat up Gabby. Girl, who wasn't where? Chris and Gabby, who is that? Thank you. We're about to, thank you. This is Makeup Forever. This is Makeup Forever Rouge Artist. I actually have the lipstick sitting right here, which is the only reason why I can tell you that. But let's go ahead and get into Black Ink Crew, y'all. Okay, because the episode was stupid, so we're not gonna be here for long. Kit said if we don't like what they doing with the show, we should stop watching. And I was just kind of like, is that what you want? Chris and Gabby from Love After Lockup? Girl, you're gonna have to send me a DM or not a DM, child. Don't send me a DM. At me in it. I don't know. Because this episode didn't make it was like, why are we doing Halloween episodes in August? Let's start there. It was a Halloween episode. Why are we watching it right now? I miss the days when y'all would time these things appropriately. I wish for the episode to make it, to have made sense. Like, really, y'all, this whole episode was Kit leaving, deciding that she doesn't want to learn how to tattoo in Ryan's shop, so she's going to perhaps go to London. We don't know yet, but she talked to her daddy. She talked to Ford and Don. And Ryan feels like she still has her guard up with me. She's still angry about something, so I can't really do anything for her if she mad at me. Like, I don't know what y'all want me to do. You know what I'm saying? But she's still dealing with the death of her mother, Kit. Then you got, Ryan, who I believe his grandfather passed recently, and he hasn't been spending a lot of time with his family. He's kind of been pouring himself into his work. So he hasn't been there for his children that much either. Okay. So Drea hosts Fright Night. They bring out a Ouija board. They decorated Halloween style. It was all very, what are we doing? It was just fake, overproduced, stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess we were supposed to get a giggle out of y'all having smoke pop out of the thing and Ryan coming up, on the ground with a ski mask on. Like, I guess we were supposed to all be like, cackling and giggling and frightened by all of this, as if camera people and security and production are on set. Like, it felt so flat to me, and it felt lazy. That's what it is. It feels lazy to me. It's not even that we're expecting Black Ink Crew to give us all this extra shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, mess is what I mean. It's not even that we're asking for a whole bunch of mess, but can y'all at least put a little bit more effort into the episodes you're producing so that they make sense to us? Because mixing a Halloween episode medium in, like, I was just kind of like, okay, fine. So they bring a medium in, and the medium is automatically, Don's sister passed away. I see her. Somebody in here got, like, headaches. Somebody in here, like, I'm just feeling it, high blood pressure, Ryan. You know what I'm saying? So that lets us know that Ryan isn't taking good care of himself. Ryan stresses himself out. He probably, you know, puts a lot of pressure on himself to make his business successful. So he probably overworks, doesn't get enough rest. He works out, so that's a good thing. But it doesn't mean that the time he has off is used for what it should be used for, which is spending time with your children, enjoying the fruits of your labor, you know? So they were just, I guess, using like that situation to bring out how everybody is dealing with death currently. Ryan goes to see his mom. That's very weird because it seems as if he was forced to have a conversation he didn't really want to have. And he didn't want to be emotional on camera. So a lot of times when I see Ryan in these emotional scenes, I feel like he has the intelligence to know that at this point in his life, this is what he should be like showing the world. A man, a black man specifically, trying to gather his mental health. Because y'all know a lot of y'all niggas' mental health is terrible. Trick Daddy, mental health, terrible. Ray J, mental health, terrible. This nigga Prince, mental health, terrible. Okay. Don, I feel like you're good. You know what I'm saying? Before, mental health, terrible. And you act like it's cool because you can control your anger. But y'all are passive aggressive. You honestly only don't do the street shit, but you show your anger with the women you're in relationships with. And to me, a lot of times I feel like men aren't often measured on how they treat the women and the people that they're responsible for around them enough. I don't know what makes y'all desirable in this world. I don't know what makes y'all high value in this world. But it's often not paired with taking care of your responsibilities. Like, you know, or taking care of yourself for that matter. I don't know, like, what it's based off of at this point. It seems like it's based off a lot of bullshit that y'all don't really want to dig into, but y'all, we will. At some point, just not right now. But either way, sometimes it makes me feel like I don't know if Ryan is actually connecting. I don't know if he's actually connecting. I feel like he knows that this is what it's supposed to look like at this point, at this big age. But that doesn't mean he can honestly be vulnerable. It doesn't mean he can actually do the emotional work to fix the problems. It just means he becomes aware of the issues. And now he can use, you know, verbiage to make himself seem as if he's done more work than he actually has, which is what a lot of black men do. Y'all go to a couple of therapy sessions, learn the verbiage, and then when you move on into the next relationship, you can use that as a tool to manipulate the woman into thinking that you're more far along emotionally and mentally than you really are. We would really like for y'all to stop pretending if that's a thing we can ask for. You know what I'm saying? Lady T, thank you for the super chat. Morning, Miss B. Much love to you today. Same to you. Same to you. I saw a clip of him and his mom talking, and when she went to sit on his lap to hug him, I found it to be weird. Like she was forcing him to express himself. Yes, it was. It did feel forced. It absolutely felt like a moment where she was trying to force him to be open. But the thing that I don't like about how he interacts with his mom is sometimes I feel like there's a lack of backstory here, because something makes me feel like Ryan be mad at his mom and he's not really communicating that, not being honest about it. I don't know. But sometimes it feels like she's one of those moms that maybe when they were younger was hard and cold, and now you've learned, so you're trying to fix it, but the damage has in some ways already been done. So you can't force that emotion, you know, that emotional connection and that vulnerability out of him when you didn't teach him to have it in the first place. That's what it feels like. I could be wrong, child. I could be wrong. But, you know, it just sometimes feels like a lot is happening and nobody's actually vocalizing what's happening in these scenes with Ryan, his mom, his family. Just a lot of choppy scenes, you know, a lot of choppy dialogue. What are we even talking about here? Why do I still feel confused? Ryan is too close-minded. He will not open himself unless he gets sick and has to rely on a woman. I hope that won't be the case. I hope that won't be the case. Okay. But you know, You can't expect too much up out of these men's, girl. Outside of that, it wasn't really shit else that happened. I feel like there are going to be issues loading for Dawn in 3, 2, 1. I don't know when, but they're coming. Let's move on. So let's hit up Love and Hip Hop Atlanta first, because that was the least entertaining of the two. So Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Safari says the world thinks he's the worst guy in the world because of what we think he did to his wife. I don't know why you have to put all of these asterisks on what you're saying with the world thinks. You know, the world thinks I'm the worst guy in the world because of what they think. No. You ain't gonna put think on everything as if the public, the viewing public, is wrong about what they've seen of y'all's relationship. Because y'all have shown us through social media, through text messages, through Instagram stories, through a whole fucking reality show. Y'all have shown us several reality shows, I might add, at least 2 or 3 different reality shows. We have seen the relationship take form, turn into a shit show, and continue to be a shit show. Y'all are worse than Ray J and Prinky when it comes to this. We make up to break up, we divorce, and then we don't. Like, y'all are the fucking worst at the end of the day. But what we're not going to act like isn't happening. We're not going to act like y'all both aren't immature. Y'all both rushed into the relationship. Safari, you are selfish. You are not doing enough as far as Erica is concerned. And in all honesty, that's all that matters. It is so annoying for all of us to recognize that Erica is childish, petty, and angry. Yes. We've been here. Where have you been, Safari? Because she's been that girl this whole time. So where have you been? But what I do recognize is Erica is not the one that is out in the streets swinging her shit all around every time you turn around. Okay? Erica don't have a sex tape with some random girl named Kim Bella going around with the dick not looking nearly as impressive as we thought it was. When he said that shit about, or the biggest meat you ever seen, I was like, is he? She let him know that big meat don't mean a thing, okay? Yo, big meat don't mean a thing to me. Yo, big old meat don't mean a thing. Yo, big old meat don't mean a thing to me. Okay. You know why? Because big meat cannot get it up. You motherfuckers can sometimes not get it up like you couldn't in that video, which is why it was looking real to the side. It was looking like I'm trying. That nigga dick was like on lean, okay? I don't know what's going on, but it was like, I can't get up all the way. I want to believe that Erica put run on you, to be honest, okay? I want to believe she put some shit in the yard and now, your shit all fucked up now, okay? Because I ain't never in my life seen a nigga dick shrink after they fuck over their wife, okay? Like, hilarity, okay? So he's not wearing his wedding ring. She filed for divorce. She wants to be single. He wants to just drop in and drop out whenever he feels like it. And then he's going to act like we're tripping. He's going to get online and act like we don't know when he's with his babies. He's always with his babies. We don't know what's going on. And I'm like, the fact that you are on a television show coming into the house and then walking out, okay, and then saying you're going to be back. I don't know how many times we've seen you do that throughout the past, 2 seasons? But I feel like we've often seen you leaving that girl with these kids by herself just on the reality show. And I'm sure it's editing. I'm sure they're making it seem like you went somewhere and you really didn't. Okay, I'm sure, Safari. But if you and Erica are okay with presenting yourselves to the world as if you're a deadbeat dad, I don't know who you want us to be mad at, but you're not going to have us out here thinking that we're seeing something we're not seeing, or, all of this gaslighting shit where y'all act like it's not what it is. It is what it is. It is exactly what we're saying it is. Stop with the bullshit. It's exhausting. Okay. She says she wants to be single and he should just live his best single life. She says, let her know when he's ready to be divorced. And he seems to be like not divorce her, and she says she's young and he's 40 and she can still go out here and find her another man because she's not about to wait for his old ass. And he says, with the biggest meat you've ever seen. Safari, grow the fuck up. Like, that's all you got to add to this is that your dick is big. What does that have to do for her now with 2 children, trying to take care of 2 children? You think your dick was supposed to help feed the babies and stuff? Like, what that's supposed to do? Child. Erica goes to meet with Rich because she's petty like that. So she gonna go and meet with Rich to piss off Safari, okay? So she complains about Safari, how everything she thought was the truth was all a lie. It was all a lie. Rich says that, you know what, if he shows you who he is, believe him. She tells him, you know what, I'm going to tell you something you never would have told me. I'm going to tell you it's the best advice of your life. Never get married. Okay, child, you is not the first person to tell somebody that. Trust me, Rich knows not to get married. That's why he's never gotten married. Okay, online playing with Lil Mariah Lynn feelings. Shut the fuck up, Rich. Okay, did y'all see him online talking about he gonna marry Mariah Lynn? Mariah Lynn, girl, over there being toyed around. Girl, I guess. Anyway, he asked her to come to Jock and Kendra's wedding with him. You know, Rich, you really need to deal with the insecurity inside of you that seeks to make people jealous with your relationships with certain women. Because I feel like as much as he loves fucking Mena, I think a lot of his relationship with Erica is convenience for the show. And also so that he can make himself out to seem like he's much, you know, suaver and more debonair than we give him credit for, because these girls will keep coming back to him, or doing messy shit like going to a wedding, you know, with him. I was just kind of like, why would you want to do that unless your thirsty ass thought that that would be something that would get you brownie points somewhere? Like, tell me, Rich, why do you want to walk into Jock and Kendra's wedding with Erica? Why? Is it so you can make a splash on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, even though you should be on Love and Hip Hop New York? Okay. Girl, I guess I'm gonna finish. Anyway, she says that, you know, that's a little bit too messy for her, but this is the last time we're gonna hear her talking about her marriage. Lies and garbage, lies and garbage. We're gonna hear you talk about this marriage until you get off this fucking show. Because y'all still married, ain't y'all? Oh, okay, then. She brings up him having, oh yeah, and then she once again, you know, I can't believe that he's, you know, that you're not as bad as he is. I can't believe Safari's worse than Rich Dollars after you gave away one of the best songs in Love and Hip Hop history. Okay, that was some dirty, low down, disgusting, despicable. And I'm like, didn't Rich tell you that if he, you know, a nigga show you who they are, believe him, but yet here you are talking about, oh, we're friends again. But let's go back to that. Just right quick, right fast, Erica, you should never bring that up. And I'm going to need for y'all to stop making compilation videos that make Erica feel like these moments, you know, are things that she should throw out there like that. Because Erica, you can't sing. You can't sing. The song shouldn't have went to you. Okay, bitch, you want to be J-Lo? Then get your ass on a record and live out loud and, you know, sing some Spanish shit. And, you know, make these gay boys dance outside or something like that, okay? Let's get loud. Let's get loud, okay? And then eventually, maybe after 20 years of making songs that somebody care about somewhere, they'll let you sing a ballad after you've had enough vocal lessons. They'll let you get on stage and fuck up a ballad, okay? But until then, please stop bringing that up. You cannot sing. You were terrible. He should have never given you that song. It should have always went to Liv. The only reason he gave it to you is because he was fucking you. So where do we go from here? Where do we go? Where do we go? Don't bring it up again. Don't bring it up again. I don't want to hear about it ever again. Hey, oh, was it Junae? Thank you so much, love. Thank you. Love is the color. Thank you. All right. What else happened? Rennie's mom went missing. Rennie's mom got in a car accident, y'all. Rennie worried about her mama, girl. She don't know what's gonna happen. And the mama kidneys and shit in her, you know, it's failing because y'all know the mom got like a little drinking problem. Them have been out here, so we don't know whether she got into an accident because somebody else hit her or because, you know, she was drinking. I don't know what's going on, Rennie mama. We gonna pray for her, okay? Poor Rennie. Just always got something going on. She looked good though. So moving on. Rennie called Sierra and told her what happened with her mama. And Sierra was like, normally I would have went and checked on my friend, but I have too much going on over here with my sisters and my mom. We have to have an intervention for my mom. Why she talk like that? Y'all like Sierra. Why she talk like that? Okay. But she got to have an intervention. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, Sabrina, that makes me so sad. Oh no. I didn't know. That makes me so sad. Oh, that the lady passed. That's so sad. And Rennie was really like worried about the relationship with her mom. And it's like, girl, you can't be worrying about that. You tried. Okay, the love was there. That's all that matters. You gotta, you can't be out here trying to, can't make yourself feel bad about your parents not being what they needed to be for you. Like, you can't make yourself feel bad about that, even when they go. Anyway, so back to Sierra. Mom, me and my sisters want to talk to you because we really feel like you've been doing a lot of drinking and your colon infection is not healing properly because you won't stop drinking. Okay, Jesus drank every now and again. I could walk a straight line. Ma, you don't have to do that. Ma, but wait. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to stop. Sierra, like the way she talk is just so slow, son. It just is so slow. We're talking about Jesus drunk wine. Jesus drunk. No, she's not slow at all. Don't ever think that. Okay, that's just that terrible ass accent that Atlanta people have or wherever she from. But no, that lady is far from slow. Okay, very, very smart, in all honesty. The way she handled her business and shit. That was one of the things that made me follow her on social media outside of the show, is how business minded she is. But the mama can't stop drinking for 7 days so that her colon can heal, because she can't heal her colon and continue to take she got to take that medication. She can't drink on the medication, so she doesn't want to stop drinking for 7 days. I said, you can't stop drinking for 7 days. Lock her up, get her in rehab, get her out of here. Like, I'm just saying, like, put that lady in some inpatient 15-day program or something like that, and let her ass dry out, because she was sitting there like, and y'all, I myself feel like I need to stop, girl, because I've been doing too much. Nigga been going around trying all of the Bloody Marys everywhere I go. I've had some really good Bloody Marys lately, y'all. Oh my God. I have some really good Bloody Marys. But anyway, I've been doing too much, girl. And one thing I noticed is, like, when I drink too much, okay, y'all had my liquid IV this morning. Okay, so that's another reason why I'm here today. I ate this morning so I could work out after I finish this live, girl. Hold up. Because y'all make sure, I see y'all are using my code. Y'all are using my 25% off BondyBlue code with liquid IV products, because they will help gather you after you've been doing too much the night before. Okay, y'all, me and my homegirl went out and had like just a little dinner, a little drink right quick, right fast. And I was just like, oh my God, I cannot be out here this fucked up. So I had to get my liquid IV on, girl. But yeah, I've been going around getting them Bloody Marys, and they have been very good, girl. But you got to stop, because it'll make your face swollen. The mama face was all swollen, which made me feel like, yeah, you constantly drinking, because you don't even allow for the swelling. Like if you drink like that, if you take at least 8 hours without drinking, the swelling should go down. She was still swollen, which made me feel like, when are you not drinking? And her daughter, Sierra was saying, but Mom, Jesus didn't drink every morning and for lunch and at night. Can we please get you to just stop drinking for 7 days so you can finish getting your colon healed? Okay. The mama says she gonna agree to it. I think the mama lying. Thank you for the super chat. It's the impressions for me. Thank you, girl. I gotta do something with this old boring ass. Okay, this whole maybe we should let it go. I'm still here though. We still strong. So Sierra decided not to say anything to Kendra at the baby shower about this whole Meta and Jock situation. She was gonna keep it to herself, girl. I said that was the right decision to make. Don't do it. Okay. Jock has to make money to pay for this wedding. So he has to go perform his first album for folks. Okay. Meet me in the trap. It's going down. Meet me in the mall. It's going down. Anyway, you need me guaranteed to go down. Okay. So yeah. Yeah, I get it, Jock. You gotta perform them oldie but goodies, so you can pay for the hundreds of thousands of dollars you didn't waste it on this damn wedding. So after stressing Kendra ass out, she finally gets up that morning and calls Jock's road manager to find out that they came back to Atlanta that morning and they're getting ready to gather everybody so that they can get over to the venue and get ready for the wedding. This is what aggravated me. Jock really acted like he was too busy to text or call Kendra back. I don't like that. Y'all, I don't need my dude to call me and text me all the time. I really don't. I really do not need that. I'm not one of those people. I'll call him once or twice during the day if I got something to tell him or to see how his day going, make sure he ain't died out here in the heat. You know what I'm saying? But if he don't call me back, it's cool. I'll see you when you get home, nigga. Like we live together. Like I'll see you. You know what I'm saying? But if he is like actively out of town, catching flights and not texting me before and after, it make me feel like you doing that on purpose so that she doesn't ever feel like you can be available to her for the moments when you're doing shit you're not supposed to be doing. She won't expect you to be available to her. That's what it seemed like to me. Because I don't understand how you telling me you at the airport and you mean to tell me when you sat in your fucking seat in the airplane, you couldn't be like, hey, babe, I'm on a flight. I'll call you or have whoever hit you up when we land, but I'm on the plane right now. Text, done. You didn't have time to do that? Bullshit. Bullshit. Catching flights, not feelings. Okay. That's what Jock doing. But he stressed Kendra out for no fucking reason to me. It makes no sense to me that you couldn't text or call that girl and let her know what was going on. So she's stressing and ugly crying and shit. Then her wedding dress and her undergarments was late with Rico Chappelle, so he had to turn around and go back to the house. She crying about that. And I'm just sitting up here like, y'all are too fucking grown, too old, both of y'all. Too old to be having this old teeny bopper ass wedding where, first of all, you know it's not going to work out. And if it does work out, it's because Kendra has decided that she's fine with all of the disrespect. Like, what else we gonna do? Because you can't tell me that you want for a nigga to have a baby on you. You can say you cool with a nigga sleeping around, but you can't tell me you want a nigga to have a baby on you and then somebody come and give him the papers at y'all wedding. On top of the fact that everybody at the wedding is speculating about him fucking with another girl because that's been going around ever since, the engagements. I mean, not the engagement, the invitations went out. Ever since the invitations went out to Jock's wedding, they've been talking about Meta and Jock fucking. That's going on while Kendra is sitting up here stressed out, looking crazy with wet hair. Okay? Like, make it make sense for me, y'all. Make it make sense for me. And then y'all post on social media like everything perfect. And so we're supposed to just believe that Kendra and Jock are not really having these issues in real life. It's just for the show. That's what we're supposed to believe, right? Okay, fine. Spice is getting ready for the wedding when Carly calls her acting like she's about to pop up at the wedding, even though she wasn't invited. Carly, I'm really going to need for you to gain some self-confidence about yourself. I know you're so excited about your song with Spice going #1, but we didn't know about it, love. I'm going to just keep it a buck. I saw one post about it, and I was like, oh, good for Carly. But outside of that, Carly, like, no, nobody cares like that. And I know that that's upsetting to you, but you picked and dropped music so frequently in your career on Love and Hip Hop that nobody thought you were ever really serious about it, which is the reason why we're going to see on the show that Spice didn't want to do the song with you. But reality show, I'm sure we'll care more about it. But outside of that, what we do see is you fucking with your face. That's what we do see. That's what we do see. Fucking with God's creation, Carly. Okay? Sitting up there talking about, you know, y'all worrying about my face, but y'all not worrying about my song that went #1. Yeah, bitch, because we ain't hear the song, but we see your face. Okay? And outside of that, Carly, if you were as confident as you should be at your big age, you would not assume that you didn't get invited to Kendra and Jock's wedding because Kendra is jealous that you're going to upstage her. Like, no, bitch. That's not what it is. Jock does not want you at his wedding. You shouldn't want to be at his wedding. It doesn't matter if y'all are cool. Kendra didn't fuck your dude, which is why it's okay for you to invite Kendra to something. But you fucked Kendra's dude, and then you popped up out of a cake real friendly like at his bachelor party, and you mad that you didn't get invited. Carly, go do something with yourself. Go do something with yourself, okay? But we all know Jock isn't ready for marriage. We all know that. But like I said, you know, that's for them to define. That's for them to define. Okay? Safari and Erica showing up to the wedding together. Not together. Cena lets the girls be in the wedding. They start the ceremony and someone interrupts it. That was it. Told y'all. Wasn't a lot. Louis Gucci Prada. All right. Let's move on. Let's move on. Thank you so much, VH1, for paying attention to the way we do these so that you are now making, you know, things that look good on our on our videos. Okay. Why does it make me want to match? Why does it make me want to match? Let me make it see if I can match. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Ooh. Trying to get the color right. Da 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 da. La da da. La da da da. La da da da. La da da da. That's the best I can do. Da 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 da. Okay. All right. Love and Hip Hop Miami girl. Love and Hip Hop Miami girl. Let's get into the ratchet raid. Let's get into the ratchet raid. Let's get into the ratchet raid. Before I do, can y'all do me a favor and, you know, don't stalk me, like my video, okay? Yes. Okay. Shout out to DeQuasia for the super sticker. Thank you, love. All right. Let's go ahead and get into Love and Hip Hop Miami. Now that you all have liked the video, right? That's what y'all did, right, B? Oh, all right. So Trina is doing Drink Champs. They talk about how terrible Trick Daddy is. Joy doesn't want his terrible ass back. I'm really tired of the Trick and Joy conversation. Nobody should want to be in a relationship with Trick. Trick is disrespectful. Trick is slow, regressive. And he wants to go back to a time period in which he could not even be himself. That's the thing. It's crazy for me, you know, women, y'all always want to change, you know, and men just want y'all to be, you know, subservient. They just want y'all to, you know, do what they want y'all to do. And you know what, when my tax money come in, that's my money. And that, so you stingy, ugly, funky, with a bad attitude, and you think somebody's supposed to want you? I'm going to keep telling Trick over and over again, Trick, get a better personality. Get a better personality, my dude, because nobody cares. Trina wouldn't choose between Cardi and Nicki, which I love. Y'all ain't about to, you know, get me in no fucking bullshit. Okay? They asked her respect versus loyalty. She said respect, because we can't even have a conversation if you don't respect me. I can get that loyalty after, but I need that respect first. And I said, you know what, Trina, you are absolutely right. Okay? By the time we get to the end of Drink Champs, Trina is fucked up. Trina is preparing for Trina Day. Last year was a shit show because of her 2 managers. She still has both of those managers. So hopefully things will go better this time around. Amara does a cast of her belly. She's not doing well at this time. She's having a planned C-section. Of course, Alan is still not there because daddy isn't there. She's doing bookings to save money. The doctor told her not to travel for another show because she wasn't in good condition, and she did it anyway. We thought that she had to call an ambulance for her in Arizona, but she had to call an ambulance for her mom. And can I say this right quick, right fast? So I know everybody, like, you know, you can't comment about people's health. You can't comment about people's weight and how they eat without everybody getting offended, right? But I can recall, because it seemed as if Amara mama had some type of heart situation. Maybe a season or two ago, Amara was trying to get her mom to eat healthier and to work out and make her health a little bit better. And she didn't want to do that. And so it seems as if, you know, she might have lost a little bit of weight, but she kind of goes back and forth. But you could tell the mom hasn't really gotten any better with that. Not really, because her health issues are persisting. And I just was thinking, and I was like, it was circulation. It was a circulation problem. That's why I said, you know, that she's not doing what she's supposed to be doing, because the issue that Amara said her mama had was a lack of circulation. And I feel like that's what working out does, y'all. I know y'all hate doing it, but you feel better after you do it. And that's one of the main things. When your blood is circulating through your body, that means your body is metabolizing faster. Your body is keeping up with its processes faster if you're metabolizing and having your, you know, your blood running through your body. That's why even just walking for a certain amount of time is good. Okay, you don't have to do high intensity shit like I do, but any amount of being physical on a daily basis that is a workout, not like, you know, because y'all think that doing strenuous jobs is a workout. It's not. Okay, it's not. It's really not. Okay, so the reason why I say that is because it made me think about how stressed out Amara is already. And her mom can't even really be of help to her while she's stressed out with these babies, because her mom's health is ailing. So now Amara not only has to be worried about herself and her two babies, she also has to worry about her mother, who's refusing to do what she needs to do so that she is not another problem or another stressor for Amara. You see what I'm saying? It just sometimes feel like people's decisions to not do what's best for themselves, like in the long run, in the grand scheme of things. And I'm not talking about, oh, you can't eat fries or you can't. I'm not even talking about that, y'all. I'm just saying that if people would just do a little 15, 30-minute workout every now and again, nothing too huge, but just something to keep their blood running through their body and think about it as physical maintenance on their bodies. If they just thought about it like that, cleaning your house is a workout, dancing also. This is true, because whenever I wash the tub, child, my whole upper body be sore. I can't stand it. I need a new bathroom. I hate my life. Don't worry about it. I'm sorry. You made me think about it. So yeah, I just feel like, and honestly, I want to say I don't even feel like cleaning is that much of a workout, because it may be for some, but for Amara mama walking around wiping counters off, it's apparently not doing enough. You see what I'm saying? So like, no, actual, I'm about to go do some type of physical workout so my body could be moving for 15, 30 minutes. Okay. And I feel like that will help a lot of people not have all of these ailments. And you know, like, it's just a lot of shit that we could save ourselves from with just the smallest amount of effort. But everybody want to argue about the shit. Like, I like being lazy, bitch. I don't give a fuck. I hate when people want to argue about shit that's like common sense or things that should be understood at this point. I forgot who the little girl was that posted on social media talking about she don't know what's wrong with popping pills. Like, it's not crack. It's like, you mean long term? Come talk to me in 10 years, okay? Or better yet, go ask Jewels about popping pills, because he had to get a whole new set of teeth. Ain't looking as strong as he once did. But you know what, girl? Go ahead. Because y'all don't want to listen to nobody. And then y'all gonna be old, unhealthy, or dying, or whatever from your decisions. And then you're gonna be looking at everybody like, "Can nobody tell me?" All right, girl. All right, I'm gonna leave you alone. But it just made me feel like Amara. And first of all, another thing, not just Amara's mom and her health, but also Amara. It annoys me the way Amara constantly put herself in situations to be stressed out. Like it's annoying to me to watch. Joel's used to look good. He did. Bobby has a sit down with Ray and Trina's brother, whose name escapes me in the moment. But Ray says Bobby is a liability. Bobby is going off about how, Ray picked up a bottle like he was going to hit him all over, some weed. And Ray says that, you don't have Trina's best interest in heart. And anytime you a liability to her, I have an issue with you. Okay. He's always involved in some shit that causes Trina to have to go away until mess dies down. And Ray called off at least 2 or 3 times with Snoop, right? 2 or 3 times with some social media shit or something that happened where Trina had to like come to his defense, or she had to lay low because of some shit that Bobby had said. And nobody, disputed it. But I also feel like, is it really that hard to see? Is it really that hard to see that Bobby is a liability, that Bobby don't know how to act, that Bobby does the most, that Bobby could get out in the clubs and do a little and do too much and then act a fool? And now, he fighting somebody, and Trina and them gotta, use their security to get his crazy ass out the club and all of this type of shit. He ain't lied. Bobby just wants all the attention, especially negative attention. Yes, it definitely feels like he thrives on negative attention sometimes. And when you a grown person and you don't want to deal with that, that's what it is. And Bobby even admitted in his sit down that he has some issues. And Ray was like, okay, well, then you understand that it's not Trina's responsibility to micromanage your bullshit. So when Ray takes this conversation back to Trina, Trina was the one that was like, I don't give a fuck. Bobby need to get his shit together, okay? I don't give a fuck. Bobby needs to get his shit together, okay? He can't keep being a disaster and expecting me to deal with him. No, okay? I'm not doing that. Cry me a river, okay? Cry me a river, okay? It's sink or swim out here. All right. Y'all know how Trina start going on. So then let's get to Flo and Marlon, y'all. This whole situation with Flo seems so fake to me. I need somebody to tell me, if y'all were in Orlando at this show, at this compa show or whatever the fuck, this Caribbean artist show, if you was out there, please tell me what's real and what's fake, because this whole situation feels fake to me. So Flo and Marlon are getting ready for the festival, and the other compa artists don't like that Flo calls herself Queen of Compa. Seems like bullshit to me. Flo's sister Gaelle is at home pretending to be sad. Y'all, it's very weird to me that Gaelle looks like an old, like, fluffy leg. Because I wouldn't say fat. I don't want to say it like that. But her body don't match her face and her neck. It don't. Have y'all noticed it? Is it just me? It reminds me of the episode of the Golden Girls when they figured out a way to put your head on a new body. That's what it looked like. It looked like y'all put some, unhealthy 40-year-old Latina lady, you know what I'm saying, that, okay, that just then went and got her body done, but only from, the titties down, because the neck up is confusing. But anyway, y'all, I'm sorry. Let me press on, but I just had to go ahead and point out that whenever Gaelle is on camera, I get confused. So Gaelle admits that, first of all, y'all, Gaelle's friend Debbie comes over. Y'all know Debbie is the one that Marlon ate out on the pool table, right? Y'all remember that? Okay. So Debbie asks what's going on with Gaelle, and she says, I kissed Marlon. She said, girl, what the fuck you mean you kissed Marlon after all of this shit that didn't happen with me? He came over and we kissed. And then we got undressed. And then we made love. Me and Marlon made love. I said, first of all, you and Marlon didn't make love. You and Marlon fucked. Stop talking like that. You're annoying me. Second of all, why was you piecing it to us like that? Like the kiss was the worst part of it. Don't tell me that you kissed somebody when you fucked them, because I'm going to assume that fucking them included kissing them. Don't tell me that. What kind of shit is that? Okay? The way she explained that shit. I said, Gaelle, if you don't get your girl, that's what Marlon must have. Ding-a-ling of gold. Shout out to Tamar. Okay? He must have a ding-a-ling of gold. Okay. Because I need for it to make sense, child. Marlon could barely speak English. Okay. It's not his first language. But still, Marlon is not like firing on all cylinders in any way, shape, or form. And he is getting all of the vagina from Flo and all of her family members and friends. Lady Lex, thank you for the super chat. She looked like that talking orange on YouTube. I am dead. I'm dead after that one. Okay. So Debbie is like, you're gonna have to tell Flo what's going on. Okay. So Gael showed up to the festival thinking she was gonna be able to have a conversation with her sister about fucking her husband after the show was over. But Shassi, another compa artist who is there with fake flowers for a fake bitch named Flo, comes through and starts a little fake tussle. It seemed fake. Flo says, why does everyone want to come for me? I was just like, girl, who cares about you like that? This is just sad. It's really making it seem like motherfuckers is hating on you and don't nobody care like that. To me, it feel like you and all of the compa girls is homegirls and y'all conspired with Marlon for some bullshit to come to us and pretend to have a problem, right? It wasn't until the stage shit happened that I was starting to wonder what was real and what was fake. Did she really not perform at that Orlando show? Let me know. Because Flo and Marlon apparently kept getting pushed back. And so Marlon bum rushed the stage. And then here come Flo coming out trying to big the crowd up. I'm like, who told you to do that? They were already booing Marlon when he was trying to snatch the mic from the MC. Why would you come out and try to get the crowd hype? It's because you was crazy enough, delusional enough to think that them people was going to like hype you up. Girl, you are not Selena. This is not Come on la Flor. Come on la Flor. And the crowd slow down. Ton troppo me diste tú, se paricito, me marchó y yo sé, baby. In the crowd. Pero ay, como me dueles. Okay, but you is not Selena. This is not Como la Flor. Get your ass off them people's stage. They were already booing. And now she gonna blame her management team because they didn't stop her from further embarrassing herself. Talking about the organizers set her up. So she met up with Shassi and Shassi's manager. And Shassi's manager was like, listen, you need a whole new management team. Because this ain't about us. This about your management team. And so now Flo is confused. Flo doesn't, she don't really want to hold her people accountable right now. She want to fight with Shassi, okay? How are you going to be mad about me calling myself the queen of compa? Then they speaking, Creole and broken French and shit. They speaking patois to each other. And I'm just like, all right, child, I'm going to read the subtitles and shit. But ultimately, it seemed fake to me for anybody to care that much about somebody calling themselves the queen of compa. I want you to apologize for calling yourself the queen. Bitch, I ain't apologizing to you for what I called myself. You sound crazy as hell. This shirt is for sale. I done missed the live watching you are now that they're grown boomerang review, which you killed. I sent it to my ex that says he is marked as toxic masculinity at his finest. That is hilarious. Tell me what he thinks. Love you. Thank you for the super chat, Karen. Oh Lord. Yes, this shirt is for sale, child. Let me see what else happened. She needs to be mad at Marlon for going on that stage, but she's not gonna be. She's never gonna place blame on Marlon because Marlon has a ding-a-ling of gold. He must have a ding-a-ling of gold. That's what it is. Nothing else makes sense. So y'all, Shay, Shay Bucky Johnson, let's talk about her. So Shay meets with her family. Y'all, what is Shay wearing? Y'all, I love Shay, but Shay sometimes, it's like she wants to be the tacky auntie. She a mama now, but she still want to dress like the tacky auntie. I said, bitch, where you got this hat from? It's Selena themes all up and through. That bitch has Selena beady beady bum bum hat on. I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop. But Shay be looking a mess. But I'm gonna leave her alone. Anyway, so her mom is dressed in her best church clothes so that she can have this, follow up to the Iyanla Vanzant episode where Shay and her mom talk about, how her mama didn't treat them children well. Okay, she told Shay one day that she wished that she had 3 boys instead of having Shay. Her mama really didn't show her a lot of love or affection like that, and she says that she'll be damned if her daughter grows up not feeling loved the way she grew up not feeling loved by her mama. And you can tell her mama, I'm sorry, not to say you ain't shit, because I feel like you probably took care of your children, but I feel like to physically take care of them and then emotionally destroy them, and then now at this point not want to take accountability, not want to change, not want to do anything different, just want your fucked up ways to be accepted because it happened already. And that's why you mad that Shay didn't tell you about the baby. So Shay's dad, let me tell you something. Shay daddy, I understand where you coming from. Shay daddy, what left and came back or some shit like that, and now he want to work on everything together. Listen, Shay, if you don't want to deal with your mama and her negative ass energy during your very stressful pregnancy, I don't understand why anybody's trying to make you feel bad about that. I'm sorry, but fuck your daddy and your brother when it comes to trying to guilt you into feeling like you should include your mother on this part of your life just because she your mama. Go to hell. No. You know why? Because that lady stresses you out and it was already a high-risk pregnancy. The brother asking, so why you ain't tell us? It's the entitlement. It's the entitlement to me. That they feel entitled to the information. That they feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like they just feel like it's okay to make her the bad guy because she didn't want to share until she was ready to share. Hold on, wait. Miami would go full passions if Marlon the baby dad. Shay still think it's 2006. Shay can't dress. Miss Girl can't dress. Plot twist, Marlon the baby daddy. Child, nuh-uh. Who said Peter Guns? Y'all stop playing. Stop. Nah, it's Peter. Why y'all lying? It is not Peter Guns. Shut up. Okay, I don't think Shay will be that different. Honestly, I think she will be. I think she will be. And I think it's because she sees it. I also think it's because Shay didn't think she would have a baby. I think Shay is probably going to do the opposite. Shay is going to spoil. Shay is going to spoil her baby rotten. She'll coddle. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like she's going to do a whole bunch of things to try to be opposite of what her mother was like. Hopefully she'll do the work to make sure she isn't like her mother, but I don't think she will be. I feel like when a woman is like in her mid to late 30s, having fibroids and shit, and you finally get your miracle baby, a baby that you didn't think you were going to be able to have. Yeah, nah, you're not about to spend your time being the same type of mama you had if it's something you see now that's still a problem. It still hurts you. She hasn't healed from it. She hasn't forgot about it. So I don't think she'll be like her mom. Oh, y'all gotta stop. Not Pleasure P. She is definitely gonna spoil her. Just watching her on her lives, you could tell. Oh yeah, I don't think she's gonna be like her mom at all. Well, I'm not gonna say not at all, but not in the way of not giving love to a child, because she's gonna be trying so hard not to be like her mom. But she's still mad at her mom too, so she needs to fix that. But I didn't like the fact that the daddy was like, oh, you was trying to punish your mom by not telling her. She could have been trying to punish her, but she could also be feeling like, I don't want to be stressed out by you, and as soon as I tell you about it, you're gonna stress me out. I never understood the secrecy about who put a baby in you. It's just weird. And the gotcha is, I don't even care. Yeah, I don't know what that's about either. But you know, I think it may be because the daddy don't want to be involved. Maybe the daddy don't want to be involved. These niggas be out here, you know, shooting somebody club up. The lady say I'm pregnant, and now you talking about getting an abortion, and she 30-something years old with fibroids. You think she gonna get an abortion? Fuck out of here. She gonna keep the baby. She gonna raise the baby by herself because she financially can. She emotionally can at this point. You ain't gotta have a daddy. You do, but essentially you don't. Because only, like, to me, this when when a woman isn't telling you who the daddy is, that's because the daddy ain't shit. That's how I feel. The daddy ain't shit. If the daddy was shit, he would not allow for a woman to be walking around with his child in her womb, doing photo shoots, being on social media, and he wasn't involved. That's a nigga that don't want to be involved in that baby life, if you ask me. And since we're here, that's what we're doing. So let's go ahead and move on to Ray J and Prink. So y'all, Ray J and Princess are getting a divorce for the 10th time. And he's partying with Trick Daddy, okay? He said, I was about to die from pneumonia. 2.5 days. Nobody was there for me, okay? And Princess, I'm dying. Why you not bringing the babies to the hospital to see me on my deathbed? Nigga, it's not a deathbed if you lived, okay? But she not bringing the babies to see me because she said some bitches was wearing her clothes in the house. And I'm like, why does that even matter? I'm about to die. Child. Ray says he doesn't have anybody else, but Prinky is talking to other people. Trick says, didn't it hurt you when you found out that she was messing with other people? Because it hurt me when I found out that Joy had moved on. Now I hate her. I hate her because she left me and she moved on from me. And she won't just let me abuse her and treat her like shit. You know, she figured out she deserved better in all of this. And if Princess don't want to be with you for who you are, she knew who you was from the beginning. Let me tell you something. If y'all are not changing over the course of 10 years, Trick Daddy, you might as well just go ahead and die. I hate to say it like that, but I truly believe that people that think that they have reached a certain precipice where there is no more to learn, you might as well die. Like, I don't know what else you're here for then. Like, I don't know what else you're here for if you feel like there's nothing else to learn from life so that you should remain the same. That's a problem for you to remain the same. Like, y'all, I don't care what y'all talking about. I'm not the same that I was in my 20s. I'm not supposed to be. And then in my 40s, I'm going to be like I'm different than I was in my 30s. I'm supposed to be. That's what the whole living, growing, and experiencing life is supposed to do. If you're doing it right, the shit is supposed to affect you. So you are supposed to evolve in an upward fashion as time goes on. So for you not to be improving yourself, Trick, your mindset, your emotional, your physical, if you are not improving, Ray J, no, those women are not inclined to stay with you once they figured out that this is not working for them. Fuck you. You niggas are crazy. Okay? You niggas are crazy. Like, y'all are literally insane with the way y'all have an expectation of women just to take bullshit from y'all. And then you get mad and feel like women are audacious because they don't want to deal with mistreatment from you. It's amazing. It's amazing to watch. There should definitely be some type of psychological study on men like Ray J and Trick Daddy. Like, I need somebody to break down how part of your mind can be like a fucking middle schooler, but then when it comes to making money in business, all of a sudden you are mature in some respect. I need to understand how these things are happening. Like, what is this cognitive dissonance? Let me know, okay? I need someone to do a study. It doesn't make sense, okay? The way y'all act. Oh my God, the way y'all think. Sad. Ray says, I'm not with nobody else, but Prinky talking to other people. Like, the fuck? And Trick is just so angry that Joy has moved on to somebody that has aged well. Like, he's so upset. Trick says that Ray hasn't changed in 10 years. So if she can't take him for who he is, she gotta go. Princess says that since Ray filed for divorce, she feels like a weight has been lifted off her shoulders. This nigga thought when he filed for divorce, she was going to be, you know, broken hearted. No. No. She's not. She's ready to go. Okay, she's ready to go. She met a guy, but she's taking it slow. Ray is for the streets and she's for the sheets. Not for everybody's sheets, though. And she goes down the street to see the new house that he bought because he bought a house down the street from the one that she just purchased, which felt like stalking and control to me, but I'll let it go. Thank you, Lily Sweet, for the super chat. I appreciate you. Sorry, y'all been talking for a minute. So she goes over to see his new house, his new apartment. It's nice view, cute little bedroom from the babies. He has their names on the wall and all of that. He swears up and down it won't be a bachelor pad. She was like, I mean, you had hoes at our house. What difference does it make if this apartment is a bachelor pad? You defiled our home. Like, you had strippers and prostitutes walking around wearing my clothes in our house. Do you really think it matters about whether this is a bachelor pad at this point when you're actually getting a divorce? You're actually getting a divorce. It doesn't matter now. You're free to do those things now. It doesn't matter now. Like, what are you talking about? Oh my God. He brings up once again, I almost died in the hospital and you worried about clothes? What kind of mother wouldn't bring my kids to see me on my deathbed? Oh, and that's the next thing they do. Once they can't make you feel bad about hurting them as their, as the woman and all of that in their lives, and also you don't give a fuck about how your man feel. Okay, so since I can't make you feel bad for me because I've done so much damage to you, I'm going to then project my shit onto our children by telling you that you not wanting to be with me, you deciding to allow the strippers and the prostitutes to push us away from each other makes you a bad mother. Because what would my children have to say? When he said, what would my kids think about you fucking some other dude? Because strippers and prostitutes don't count. Strippers and prostitutes don't count. But what would my kids think? Y'all, she couldn't even get a word in edgewise because he was just vomiting all of the gaslighting, anything he could think of to make her feel bad. And this is why I feel like I'm not gonna feel bad for Prink as she cries and runs out of the room. And then he goes up to the bathroom and says, so you loving a nigga? You fucking him every day? Like, because it's about ownership and control. He owns you. How dare you want someone else? How dare you be tired of mistreatment? And then has the audacity, the children that he was not thinking about when he was bringing prostitutes and strippers into y'all house, the children he was not thinking about when he was mistreating you, the children he doesn't think about when he says these disrespectful things to you on television. And then, someday his children are going to be able not only to look up him pushing their mom in the pool and cheating on her and all of this other shit, but they're going to be able to look, and see when they were actually already here and daddy made mommy out to seem like she was a whore because she left him and started dating someone after he had cheated on her several times with prostitutes and whores. So she becomes a whore. You don't want her now because that's the ones you want. But he seems to think that if he gets his dick sucked in a back alley by a woman who he doesn't know, that makes it okay. But if you bring Prinky back a STD or a baby, then what? Then what? Because you can do that. We just saw what old girl Crystal is going through with Neo. Neo got babies and shit by prostitutes. And you're like, it doesn't matter? Really? Okay. I don't feel bad for Prinky because Ray J has always been this person. Ray J treated Peja Amari like dog shit. And Princess, I guess, because she viewed herself as a biracial preference, thought that she was going to get a different black man. But no, she got dogged out the long way. She got dogged out repeatedly. She's getting disrespected and neglected as we speak. But they're going to get back together because it's a business for them at this point. But the way he talked to her and called her a bad mother, Y'all can act like that shit fake all y'all want to, but that's embarrassing as fuck to act like that's something that's for pretend. Is that what y'all are going to tell the kids? Y'all are going to tell the kids that y'all were, mommy and daddy were just acting. It wasn't real. Mommy and daddy were just acting. Is that what y'all are going to say? Even though some of this shit is so real that those kids will remember what has happened. Okay. Hold up. I'm pulling it up. Because, you know. Okay. Twitter reacts after Ray J argues strippers and prostitutes don't count as cheating. The kind of gaslighting Ray J does needs to be studied in sociology classes around the world. Like, what the fuck? You have the audacity to like someone else after I cheated on you with multiple women and filed for divorce? Ray J is a whole clown. Ray J is toxic, embarrassing, and disgusting. He gonna tell her fucking strippers don't count, but Princess show interest in another man and now she's a bad mother? Despicable. Ray J, so manipulative. You can't cheat, file for divorce, then get pissed your ex is talking to someone new. Strippers and prostitutes don't count. Corny ass. Okay? Ray J is not a real person. Laughing my fucking ass off. The bad part about it is, when I heard Ray J talking to Princess and saying all of those things to her, all of that shit was very reminiscent of the way men use their children against their wives when the wives don't want to stay with them anymore or don't want to be there. They will definitely use those kids. They won't help you with the kids because helping you with the kids means it frees up your time to be with the nigga that they don't want you to be with. So they won't help you with the kids because they think that you having more responsibility for the children means that you won't have an opportunity to do the things that they're getting to do within y'all marriage. Okay. Or whenever they decide to get up and do whatever they want to do, they don't want you to have that same type of freedom. Like, I literally know somebody that's going through that right fucking now. So Erica Green, thank you for the super stick of love. I appreciate you. So, you know, no, he's a real person. He's just a caricature of the real niggas that we see all the time. There are so many men out there that swore up and down they would never do shit like this. And then as soon as they get like a divorce, all of a sudden they show themselves to be the most despicable pieces of shit that anybody ever gave children to. The way Ray J is flipping everything on Princess and acting like a victim is so bizarre. It's not bizarre. It's what niggas do all the time. This is what y'all are good at. Y'all play mind games better than anybody. Y'all do reverse psychology and flip shit on women like you take deep breaths out this motherfucker. You do it very easily. And this is why I get mad though, y'all, because when we talk about these things and everybody want to be like, women do it too. And who do you think we learned it from? The fact he said strippers and prostitutes don't count and brought his kids into their drama is low. Ray J is officially a fuckboy. Excuse me, Ray J has been a fuckboy. Where have you been? Ray J said it was strippers and prostitutes. It don't count. You like someone. Laughing my fucking ass off. Men are literally something else. You see how she said men are literally something else? Because she's heard some stupid shit like this before from a nigga with way less money. Ray J wearing a turtleneck in Miami is more insane than the gaslighting he was doing to Princess Love. No, it's not. No, it's not at all. I really can't believe Princess says you had women in my house wearing my clothes, and Ray J said so. And then, and this is to cap it off, y'all, because I'ma just say this. When are y'all gonna get to the point where y'all stop communicating with people like this? Because like me personally, you couldn't pay me to talk to Ray J if that's how he talked to me about our kids. It would have to be conversations through a third party. It would have to be, you know, I don't want to talk to you, text messages only, emails only. I'm not talking to you. I don't give a fuck about how you feel about it. I don't care how it makes me look. No, I am not going to allow you to continue to verbally and mentally abuse me just because you don't like the fact that you're no longer getting your way the way you are used to. And you're having a fucking temper tantrum. And your reaction to the temper tantrum is to dress me down, devalue me, judge me, make me feel like a piece of shit. So that what? So you can make yourself feel better because I still don't want to be with you. But he going to make her feel bad. You know, oh, so you fucking a dude, you doing all of this. That's supposed to make her feel like what? Like the prostitutes you like to go have sex with? Give me a fucking break. It's insane. You're literally going and having sex with fucking prostitutes and you know, and I mean, y'all know what I mean, y'all. You're having sex with people who do sex as a job. You're opening up your woman's vagina to all kind of things if she's still having sex with you during these times. And y'all have children, so that tells me that she does. So that's okay. That's fine. But as soon as she decides that she's going to move on like Maya, all of a sudden we're bothered, we're hurt, things are getting disrespectful. Y'all, I wouldn't have any conversation. I feel like when men start to get to this nonsensical place because they're so upset about the fact that their woman doesn't want them anymore because of all the mistreatment, I feel like those women should stop communicating in the way that they used to. Emotionally detached. Don't allow space for gaslighting. As soon as he says anything that makes you feel like he's trying to upset you or annoy you, and it's not about these children, hang up the fucking phone. I'm not talking. Just like she tried to do, but then went and burst into tears and ran into the bathroom. Princess, if I were you, I would have ran out of the front door. What are you doing? Going into the bathroom to cry so he can take his shirt off and continue to make you feel like shit? That was the dumbest shit I ever seen, Princess. Princess, why would you not say, while he was saying all of that shit to you, I would have been taking the mic off. While he was saying all of that, I'd have been taking the mic off and walking out the fucking door. We have nothing else to talk about. I'm not communicating with you at all. I don't care what you're talking about. I can be a whore, the kids are all of that shit. I'm not talking to you. We're not having a conversation about any of that. I'm not engaging. I'm not even here. I don't even know who you're talking to. Do you see his face? Thank you. I'm disengaging. Absolutely. It's ridiculous, y'all. Anyway, Noriega chilling at the juice bar, at Neri's juice bar. Lil C's comes by. They go to New York so he can show his son's Queensbridge and where all of, you know, the rappers grew up, and, you know, where he used to rob dope boys, so that he can also tell his sons, you know, gang life isn't great. He was a product of his environment. They see a mural of his father. He was there with his little brother and his sister. They saw a mural of their father, who used to be a boxer, another man in the community that made people feel safe. So, you know, his dad was a legend in the community, and then Nori gets his hair cut on the block. This is some real New York shit, you know. And it's like, okay. But mostly just talking about how they didn't know how to deal with the grief of when their father passed away. You know, that was like most of it. But I thought it was funny the way they tossed in Nori's part, you know what I'm saying? Because it seemed like a throwaway. I mean, it seemed like you didn't really want us to care about it. Like, it seemed like they didn't really want us to care about it. There was no conversation from the sons about how they felt. There was no conversation from Neri about how she felt. It was all like a commercial to pat Noriega on the back for where he's come, you know, in all of this time. And it's like, oh, great, you know, good for you. So, y'all, then we get to Bill and Suki. They're trying to make it more about Bill. Why? I don't know. Bill goes to have a conversation with his play aunt. It didn't seem like that was his biological aunt. But either way, they talk about his mom who passed away, about how proud she is of him, that he's staying out of prison since he got out of prison. I'm like, how long has he been out of jail? What, 4 or 5 years now, if that? Okay. Bill wants to be a rapper, so I guess he wants to endear the public to him, and there has to be some separation, so we're not always identifying him as being a part of Suki, because that's the only reason we really know him is because of Suki. So Suki is trying to let a man be a man and give him some separation in the storyline so that he cannot just be attached to her. It's what women do. You know, if the woman is the boss in a relationship, if she has the money, if she has the fame, and she gets with a man that wants what she has, that man is going to then guilt her into helping him accomplish what she's been able to accomplish by herself, or specifically without his help. But he wants her to help him in doing what he wants to do. Okay. I didn't give a fuck about any of this, y'all. I also don't like the fact that they, you know, Bill wants to get patted on the back for being in Suki's life and helping take care of her children. I'm going to tell you why. Because at the end of the day, I feel like most of the time, if it's not drug money, Suki is funding things. Suki is the one that is she's the famous one. She's the one we care about. And for you to think that you did her some favor by coming in and being a father figure to her kids, like, I feel like that's just so lame. I feel like that's something that men do to make themselves feel good, even when they're not fully doing it, like, in a real way. You see what I'm saying? Like, you'll come in and pat yourself on the back for taking this woman and her children, acting as if that was some great sacrifice, ignoring the fact that it comes with fame and money, which you wanted anyway. It was not a sacrifice for you to play daddy so that you can get on a reality show and get from the people that support Suki. Then for you to complain she doesn't help you with anything while you're sitting on a reality show because of her. And now we're going to go to your mom's grave so we can invoke sympathy, so we can smoke a Black and Mild and talk to your mom. And I ain't going to lie, I didn't think I was going to give a fuck because I thought he was going to, do the worst acting job I've ever seen. But when he was at that grave, the way he was talking to his mom at the grave, that really made me feel away. That made me feel away. I didn't like none of the shit that Suki had going off. Suki in this moment was trying to be supportive, but it always comes off as fake. It comes off as acting. This is what I think I'm supposed to do as a supportive, woman to a man. It's never about what it really is. Not really. It's all about the projection. It's all about the acting and what it looks like, not what it really is, So there were parts of it where I was listening to Bill and I could recognize the real feeling that was happening there. I'm not going to lie. Like it was, it got me. I got emotional watching him talk to his mom. But then he circles back around to accepting Suki and her baggage, which I felt like, your court cases and not being able to make any money outside of selling drugs. You don't think that's baggage? You don't think you not having any fame to help Suki? Like, the city girls getting, what I'm saying? Like, for instance, the city girls are in relationships with men that can help their careers. They're not in relationships with men that are going to use them for what they have and then discard them as if the only reason those men don't have what they have is because of the women. That's not going to happen with Diddy. If Diddy and Carisha stop fucking around, they will still be able to separate from each other, being Carisha and Diddy either way. Either way. If Bill and Suki break up, what's going to happen to Bill? Exactly. If Lil Uzi Vert and JT break up, Lil Uzi Vert going to still be Lil Uzi Vert. JT still going to be JT. I ain't playing. She's still going to be her. Bill and Suki, what's going to happen to Bill, child? Bill going to end up back in jail? What's going to happen with Bill, girl? I don't care though. I don't care. I don't even know if they're together or not, girl. It don't even really matter. But that's that on that. That's that on that, girl. I hope y'all enjoyed. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll be back. Y'all know tonight, because it's Thursday, right? Tonight, Ooh Ladies First panel on Jamie That's Me's channel. So make sure y'all come and see us tonight, okay? For the Ooh Ladies First panel. And then on top of that, tomorrow, now that we're grown, you just a baby boy. Look for me around like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay, girl? Child, unless I get up early and do it early in the morning, like around maybe. No, because I don't want to get my workout done before. So yeah, no. I'll do it tomorrow afternoon. All right. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. Hey, Black Regina George. Thank you for the super chat. Hey, my good girl. Can't wait to get some merch. Just saying hey, and I appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate the support, and I appreciate you coming through. Pumper Nickel, thank you for the super chat. Hey, Bondi, dropping by to show you love on my break. Also, Ray J would have been talking on the back of my head, and I wish Suki would ditch Bill. Lord. Thank y'all so much for the super chats. It is greatly appreciated. Okay? So, y'all have a good rest of y'all day, and I'll talk to y'all